I've been using my focal Bathys headphones for 3 years now, and it's time to replace the Earpads, because after 3 years, the original focal Bathys Earpads have gotten a bit worn out. They've kept their integrity, you can still use them, but these worn out edges are telling me that it's time to replace them. Of course, before replacing them, I did a bit of research online, Googled it, and found a company that makes Earpads for focal. Well, for some reason I didn't want to order the originals, and on the British Amazon I found this company called AHG, which makes a whole bunch of different Earpads and other accessories. These ones are specifically made for focal Bathys. Here, please take a look at the barcode. If you need to, you can search using this barcode. These Earpads, they come in a regular box. Inside there are 2 Earpads of very good quality. Judging by what was written on the website, they have some kind of gel filling inside, sort of for cooling. Well, actually, I don't know. By the feel of it, yes, there is some kind of gel and a shell in there. It's hard to tell if they're leather or synthetic leather, but it's well made. And the outer side that touches the ear is covered with fabric, very pleasant to the touch. And inside we have a mount to attach these Earpads to focal headphones. The set includes this kind of plastic tool to remove the old Earpads. Let's do it. It's all done quite easily. We take the old Earpads, pry them off, and they're kind of on these little clips, you see, they just come off by themselves. Overall, the Earpads are good, but after 3 years of daily use, well, you can see for yourself what they've turned into. When the Earpads are removed, notice that there are 2 mounting holes on the headphones, which should align with corresponding pins on the Earpads. Well, basically, let's put the Earpads on and press them on with no hesitation. To our headphones, make sure all the clips are snapped in. So I've attached both Earpads. Notice that they fit quite snugly, so I have no complaints about the build quality I received from Amazon. It's a very high quality product, everything looks decent, and the Earpad fits the headphone very precisely, everything is great. But there's one thing to note, dear friends. Of course, I've already tried and listened to it. When you start using headphones with new Earpads, the sound changes, because Earpads are always part of the acoustic design. And as soon as you change the Earpads, the sound changes. Of course, I thought about ordering original Earpads, but then I thought, no, let's experiment with some non-original ones. So what happened to the sound? First of all, there's less bass, but on the other hand, its quality improved, meaning it became faster. Because, well, if you've listened closely, you probably noticed that the bass on the focal Bathys is a bit slow, kind of drawn out, and now it's actually become really fast. And the second change I noticed is that the noise cancellation started working a bit worse. That is, there's more noise now. When I'm driving in my car with these headphones, I can actually hear my car better now, and that's something I really don't want. So the conclusion is that the Earpads from this company probably don't fit very tightly to the headphones themselves, against the headphone housings. And because of that, there's some kind of acoustic leakage and so on. What exactly is happening there, I don't know. But overall, the sound has changed a little bit, the character is still there, and if that works for you, then of course go ahead and order these. I'll put the link in the description. And one last request. If you've already tried changing the Earpads on your focals or other headphones, leave a comment, let us know what you replaced, how it turned out, and how it affected the sound. That's all for now. This was Arkady Zinin from the Premium Hi-Fi channel. We're in Riga, connecting people with sound. That's all. So feel free to drop by and visit us.